All right, tow family, we're going to go over the 3 most common hooks in the towing world. The most dreaded, well, first of all your stuff should have a nice BA tag on it, so you know it's built by a good quality company and it's rated. So you have your Mini J, which is the most common, T-hook, second most common, and the one hook nobody likes and half the people don't know how to use, the R-hook. We're going to show you the 3 different hooks in the right holes and positions on the vehicles on the way they should be used. All right, I'm going to use the Mini J and the T on this full-framed vehicle. The T will go in the 45-degree angle hole, and what's going to happen is this is actually going to be in behind it like this at an angle. And you can see when it's behind there like that, at that angle, this grabs on both sides, and that's how it's going to work in that pocket. So it's going to be almost impossible for this to come out with that 45-degree angle. So that's what this hook is really designed for, is that 45-degree angle in the frame. This can go in just about any reinforced hole in the frame of a truck or vehicle that is a full-frame vehicle. I mean, that's the only time I would use this, because it comes in and it grabs, and you can grab in different directions. So when it's straight underneath the vehicle and it's hooked up into the frame, this thing's going to get in behind there real nice and deep, and it's not going to fall out as long as you keep a little bit of tension on the strap or the bridle or whatever you're using to pull this. All right, this is a 45-degree hole in the side of a full-framed, full-size truck. That's where you should use the T-hook. I mean, you can use it in other situations, but this is the best application possible. Because when you stick it in and turn it, there's pretty much no way it could go out. Even if it had a little slack in it, it'd still be very difficult for it to fall out, because you literally have to take it, twist it, and pull it out. So you insert it, take it, twist it, and now your chain or your strap that's pulling on this will pull at that angle, and pretty much impossible to come out. So that is the perfect hole for the T-hook, and that's where you should use the T-hook. There's other hooks, like the one on the bottom of the truck, that if when you grab it at an angle, there's always a chance that it could fall out. But here is your Mini J hook, and this hole on the bottom of the frame is where this one should go. Plus, this is nice and reinforced. I mean, you still can rip it if you really try hard. But this goes up in there, and it basically, from any angle, you can basically use this to secure the vehicle. So, I mean, it's just that simple. And then your winch or your strap would pull that way, and it would pretty much impossible to come out. So this is the ideal hole for the Mini J. Now, do yourself a favor. Don't stick the Mini J in the holes unless there's some support back here. You'll just rip the frame, and then you'll be spending a bunch of money. This is the R-hook, and this vehicle has a unibody constructed vehicle, so the frame under these aren't as strong and reinforced like a full-size pickup truck. And a lot of these newer cars are the same way. So this is where the R-hook comes in handy. You pop this up in the inside and turn it around, and then it binds against the inside, and it's just not pulling on one side. So when this is hooked up in there and bound against the metal, you'll have one on one side and one on the other, and it's got more than one point of contact, so you're not going to destroy the frame. I mean, you can if you really put the effort for it. But if you pull this in there and snug it down, it's not going nowhere, it's not falling out. This is the best hook to use, period. A lot of people are going to want to use the Mini J right here just because it's quick and easy. If you put that here, there's no reinforcement up under this. You're just going to just pull this down and just rip this through the frame and do some crazy damage to this. And then people are going to be mad, and it's going to be expensive, and this car would probably total, technically. So this is where the R-hook comes in handy. So you take this little bad boy, stick it in, turn it, and then now this is bound up against the frame here, and then the hook's bound up against the subframe back here, and it's pulling nice and tight. This hook is not going to fall out if it's properly installed. And the only way you're going to tear this frame is if you're just insanely cranking down on the winch way more than necessary. And if that's the case, you should not be in a tow truck at all. So at the end of the day, this R-hook is your best option. It's not that, I mean, look how easy it is to use. And you're not going to destroy this. So keep in mind, R-hook, stick your finger in here. There is no support. It is just metal. There's no actual support there to keep the hook from destroying this like it would on a full frame, full size vehicle. So use the R hook as much as possible, especially with all these new cars. You'll save yourself a lot of aggravation, you'll save yourself claims, and you'll keep yourself employable and keep the liability expense of your company down. So slow down or move over, it's the law, and you'll save a life. Thank you, everyone.